So, welcome back. This is 3 months later. I still have my 7 dwarves, and I have some wild animals, and some animals that my hunter has killed and dragged home for food, and because they were disturbing my dwarves. Um, we might see later on if when we have time, and maybe if we have a migrant wave with some trappers, if we can catch some drakes, meaning ducks. A drake is a male duck, a duck is a female duck, which is confusing to some, but it's a learnable thing. So, let's check out my progress. This is all that's left in my wagon. Still haven't emptied it out, but the biggest change is my plan here. I'm digging out the moat. So this area is going to become my fort on the outside. So as you've seen, I've chosen a quite a large area. That's because I want to have the luxury of having. I can show you the my animals in a pasture. Now this pasture is as big as they probably can get. At least I couldn't get it any larger than this. Um, so I can have a lot of animals in there without them fighting because there's too little food. So I can show you what workshops I've set up. Um, the first one I set up was this, the farmer's workshop, so that I could turn all that milk quickly into cheese, so that my dwarves would eat that. This here is a little farm that I tried to grow some berries in, but nothing's happened so far. I did set it to plant strawberries, but nothing's happened yet. I placed a butcher shop and a kitchen, simply because when the hunter comes with his prey, my dwarves don't like to eat from a dead carcass. They like to have their meat chopped into pieces. Here's also my kennel, which I'm building up to train my dogs into war dogs, so that if we get any unpleasant visitors, I have at least some starting defense from them. My carpenter workshop, as you can see, my workshop is purple. That means they've been built with my purple stone. And the wind furnace, I've used it for one unit of charcoal to start up my furnace. I haven't removed it because I don't know if I actually will need more, because as luck has it, down here in my um, moat I found tetrahedrite, which is one of the ores of copper, which also has a 20% chance of silver, so it's a really good ore when you start out. Silver is one of the best metals you can use for blunt weapons such as war hammers and maces. So it's a really good find this close to the surface. Yeah. So here you can see him forging away. some armor and some weapons. Maybe I've done everything except smelt the tetrahedrite into bars. So my furnace operator is pretty much over and done with. That would be my expedition leader, right? Centron creature. So no higher proficiency in furnace operator, but since she started with a pretty high level, it's gone really fast, and she hasn't really been able to learn anything new in her profession. But that's okay. We were looking for it to be fast because, well, partly because I hoped that there would be some metals on the surface close to the embark. We've also set up masons since we started with the mason after we finished the picks and started getting some stones so that we could construct stone stuff. And we also built a mechanic. This stockpile I've built is dedicated exclusively to obsidian stones. That's because, well, it's an economic stone, or at least it's more valuable than normal stone. So it will boost our happiness for our dwarves if they use stuff made of obsidian. And also it's a magma safe material. So anything we create out of obsidian won't be melted if it's accidentally exposed to magma or lava. Yes. Then I've set up, I've dug out part of this mountain as a starting indoor area. Built my first underground farm. Now it seems like it's not really underground because here is outside. I could probably show you. Okay, if you look here, outside light above ground, and then I go one step in, it says inside dark subterranean. That's all it takes to make an underground farm. There's actually not that big of a difference, but that's how the game defines underground farming. Yeah, so I've set up my first dining hall and my first dormitory just right there, because all it takes is a roof over their heads and they're pretty much happy sleeping just about anywhere that's not too noisy or exposed to enemies coming. And since I've removed most of the ramps here in this moat, they shouldn't be too unhappy. But yeah, my miners have some work cut out for them. That's pretty much the only things I've done so far. We can check and see. Nope, nothing yet. Yeah. I've dug out this lake on purpose, partly because I don't really care if I empty it out, because there's so much water inside my moat, so one little lake won't make that much of a difference. I can probably show you here. This is where I plan to break into the volcano uh, lava pipe to get a magma mode or lava mode, however you want to say it. It's actually lava once you get it outside um, into the air, more or less. It's a scientific term. Don't really care. Well, so all you see there is going to be, hopefully, be channeled out, remove the ramps, and then fill it with lava, hopefully before the year is out. It makes a great defensive wall without having to actually build a wall first. I can build the wall later. It's quite important to have a wall, because then it will stop arrows from coming in. But this is a great stopper to the potential only enemy we will meet in the start, which is wild animals and some undead, perhaps, since it's a haunted area. Yeah, well, that's all for this season. I'll see you in 3 months game time.